I grew up in Brownsville, Texas, so that's south as far as you can go. So I have an older sister and then a middle brother, and I'm the smallest. We went to the beach often, which I really enjoy, soaked up as much sun as we could. We would make sand dunes, and I think one time we made a living room out of the sand. So we all got to sit while we were there at the beach for hours. I come from a big family. My dad comes from a big family as well, and then all of us have tons of cousins. My parents did divorce while I was at a young age, so we kind of learned just the value of family through my siblings. And my dad was a very strong figure in our life, and he valued determination, family, and faith. During that whole process, we had to go through a social report, which they would come in and speak with us. And I was gifted and blessed with this lady who came and sat with me. And at that point, she was my superhero because all she did was listen to my story and ask me questions. It was one of those times that I just felt like no one else was in the room and I could just open my heart to her. So in counseling, I like to apply that. I like to know where your story is. We meet you where you're at because that's the only place to start. I love working with mood disorders, especially anxiety and depression. When I got older, one of the things that helped me like working with self-harm and suicidal ideation is that we lost a friend to suicide. And just seeing that struggle, but that joy in life that that person had, knowing that they had that ability to kind of smile every day and bring happiness to everybody, I knew that there was something in there that person was asking for help. And I like to validate that people feel that hope is a thing. It's something that's attainable and something that they're questioning. And them coming into the room and talking is a first sign of hope for me. It takes confidence to do that. It takes just determination to challenge yourself. And it's scary walking through the door and not knowing what the person's gonna say or what they're gonna think of you. One time in particular, I was working with a male who was experiencing some depression, and this client trusted me, and it took a while to build that trust, but we did an activity that allowed him to have his parents write him a letter. And in that letter, he wasn't allowed to read it unless he wanted to, and he brought it in and he read it out loud. And that letter conveyed a lot of pride from his parents that he didn't know was there. And he challenged himself in that moment to continue moving forward. And that was kind of a turning point in just his depressive symptoms, where he was really working towards just accepting that he was okay and things didn't need to be perfect, but he was accepted and loved. Sometimes we just observe and sometimes we challenge, but to be aware of where your life is the most important thing, because then you feel fulfilled. One of the things I look forward to here is kayaking. Just enjoyment of nature. My friends enjoy trying to get me to laugh because I have a unique laugh in itself. It's kind of like a high wheeze. I love corny jokes. So why did the tomato turn red? Because he saw the salad dressing.